Okay, quick video. DC Vigilante. Just the other day I made a video about all the director's cuts and how we should see these cuts. And what I should have really said was we should see the cuts first. They are the films that the audience should see apart from the committee's version, so we know where the director comes from. But I've heard things like geeks and gamers who have hated Jeremy, the Star Wars films, which is rightfully so. I'm with you on that. Yes. But I heard somewhere, right, I've still to find out myself, so I apologise if it's wrong, but I can see it. I hear things trending, and what now these people have jumped on board with released the J.J. Abrams cut or something, jumping on board with released the Snyder cut. The Snyder cut is a movement which was the director, which evidence has came about how badly he was treated. The fact that his daughter committed suicide, the fact that he'd filmed majority of the movie, the fact that he was hounded since Man of Steel through BVS, apparently Justice League. With J.J. Abrams, he may have made a movie, but it was his idea not to have Han and Leia and whatnot and all those original characters get together. It was his idea to have Luke only appear 30 seconds at the end of the movie. It was his idea not to even set up any of the characters or any of the original characters that made you feel anything for them. Right? So, not for me, not even a cut after these three movies could save Star Wars. Not a cut could raise Skywalker from the ground. With us released the Snyder cut, it has the potential of being a better movie. It doesn't destroy anything from the DC legacy. It hasn't destroyed Superman, it hasn't destroyed Batman or 60, 70 odd years, 80 odd years of DC lore, right? These three movies, Rise, Force Awakens, the Fall of, was it the Fall of Jedi? I can't remember the second one. The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker has totally destroyed, Star Wars. Well, especially for me, right? It totally destroyed it, and it doesn't matter if you add on an extra hour. The fact that his director was one of the few that actually betrayed Lucas, that actually lied to Lucas' face and said they were going to honour his story that he actually written. Right, George Lucas had the script. He was willing to work alongside the new directors and alongside Disney, but no, JJ just lied there. He just sat there and lied, and he also then went to and made all those decisions what should happen in Force Awakens, and he rushed it. Fans were like blindsided to thinking, oh, this is the start or something, Luke's going to be tremendous. We only had Luke for 30 seconds. Even Mark Hamill was like, what? I always said Mark Hamill should have been in the film longer, to when he was fighting Rilo or whatever his ruddy name is, Kylo or whatever, in the woods, when the lightsaber was stuck in the snow. That is when Luke should have came in, pulled it out and defended, to make something more powerful and a great entrance for such a legend of a character. But no, JJ didn't want that. He didn't respect the lore of the Star Wars franchise. The Rise of the Skywalker might be fan service, and trying to throw everything in there, but the Rise of the Skywalker has basically destroyed Star Wars, by raising Palpatine at the having him at the end, having Leia Organa fly through space, having Palpatine rise and they basically just sticks a two finger up to Luke's accomplishment, and the prophecy from the first 6 movies, it just makes it worthless. JJ is all behind that, so it doesn't matter about these certain cuts. The 3 films were a total bomb, and what I mean by bomb is people started waking up as the people that went to see these films got less and less and less. Collider, I've just heard, is shutting the doors, and for me, I think it's one of the major reasons why it's shutting its doors is because they were beginning to sound like they were getting paid by Disney. They were getting paid by those people that work on Star Wars to always say great things about it and not be divisive. I'm gobsmacked that people are now thinking, because of the great achievement that fans has done with released the Snyder Cut. These are also the same people that have said for many years that we are wasting our time, and now they think that they can jump on and think that their campaign has much more heart and soul behind it than release the Snyder Cut. I'm sorry, I don't know what cut they're after, but nothing can make those films any better. None of those films can resurrect Luke Skywalker to appear and as great as he was in the Star Wars. Nothing in those films, no cut can ever exist that can make Han Solo live that bit longer, give us our Han Solo back that we knew, or Leia, or Chewie, or Luke, or have the whole gang back together. Star Wars is dead, and there's no cut can do it. But there is hope for Justice League. Because Zack Snyder, for me right now, is a much greater director, and he has communicated directly to the fans and not through a PR person for JJ who's somehow trying to come up with these leaks that say that Disney destroyed Star Wars. Disney had a hand in it, but JJ also did, Kathleen Kennedy did, and even Bob Iger, who's came out and actually confessed, done the decent thing, felt guilty, and said how much they betrayed George Lucas. So forget your hashtag release the JJ cut or Ryan cut or whatnot. It has no soul or heart behind them. I've just seen death threats for JJ, because of characters that I'm surprised they even have enough people to even care about. Right, Kylo, the guy that kills his dad, and somehow, Han Solo, after being killed, it comes through some way. And now I hear that it's not meant to be Han Solo that's came back and say, "Oh, please, I forgive you for killing me. Just move on with your life." What? How does that make sense? Why would you want added extra footage of these films? With Zack Snyder, you have a completely different picture. Different movie, different feel, different music. And it was Zack's creation and not a committee's creation that led the way to Justice League. So forget your hashtag Star Wars. Release the Snyder Cut. Forget the copycats. Okay, this has been my truth. DC Vigilante out.